y'all won't believe it. Y'all won't believe what I just found out. When I tell you the TikTok people have been putting stuff on social media, don't you know that boat, the Triton boat that everybody's talking about? Do you know they have compartments, girl? Look, sir, they have compartments under that. I want to call it a trifling boat, but the boat that Warren made the call to, Wyatt's boat, I got a video footage and they're talking about that type of boat. And they have compartments on the floor. So you open it up and then you can stuff some bodies in that part, right? So people are saying now the body could be stuffed up in that compartment. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at the boat, even if you look at the floor, you're not going to see anybody because the body is inside the compartment. Hello. Also, people are saying Nolan foot's in the air. Have y'all saw that video that's floating around social media? They're talking about it's his foot's in the air. So I want to go through TikTok and seeing what TikTok got in store for us. But we all need to put boots on the ground. We all need to talk about this. They could have put Nolan Wells on the tree. And I bet you if Horn Island has some trees, they would have hung him up on a damn tree. I bet you. I bet you. But Horn Island, they said it's nothing but a sandbar. It doesn't have a lot of trees. So they did it, they put them where they put them. But it is becoming a ritual, y'all. These Neanderthals, they get close to a black person and they can be your boyfriend, your husband, your best friend, your brother, whatever they want to call themselves, and they take you up on out of here. It's a ritual. Remember recently that black girl, Ashley, she was a content creator and she went over to Africa with that Neanderthal boyfriend of hers that wanted to marry her allegedly, and then she ended up gone, and he talking about it's all her fault and he got away with it, and TMZ helped him get away with it. TMZ helped him, spend it on the media. When I tell you they are all in cahoots, child, they all in cahoots. Oh, and so many bodies been turning up in Mississippi and ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Ain't nobody saying nothing about it. They won't let you talk about it on social media. You're going to get blocked or banned. And, the media people ain't talking about it. Celebrities ain't talking about it. So, it's open season for us black folks. It's open season. It is open season. So let's get on to it. How y'all doing? I need y'all to hype me up. Hype me the F up. I need y'all to like this video, smash this video. I need y'all to subscribe here. I need y'all to like. And I got the phone lines open. So if you want to come up here and speak something, feel free to do so. So let's go up here. Hey, baby, how y'all doing? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, baby? All right, so let's go here first. Now check this boat out. Now this the same boat Nolan dropped dead in. This the same boat. Now look at this. I'm going to turn the audio off so you won't hear the music because, I don't care for music. But look, fight happened. All right. Must see. Hold on. I thought I wanted to show. Okay, well, this must be the fight. I want to show y'all the boat. Okay, the Triton boat, trifling boat. That's what I want to call it, Triton boat. And this is them on their boat. This is Wyatt, I believe, on the boat with all them fish. They fish. They always going outside fishing on the boat. They know everything about these boats. Okay, look at that. Look on that boat. Look on that boat. Oh, God, look at that. They have compartments on the boat. Oh, yeah, you can stuff something in there and sit on it. What you talking about? Yes, Nolan is skinny. Okay, bend his ass up like a pretzel and stuff him in. Okay, yeah, honey. And we know they was using it because remember they was talking about bringing some ice, honey. Oh, yeah. So that's what everybody is talking about. Look at that. Do y'all see the compartments? Do y'all see it? What y'all think? Do y'all think they could have stuffed his body in there? Press 1 if it's possible. They could have snuffed Nolan's body in there. And you know what? The Anthony, y'all, the family of the Wyatt and all them, they still have not gave their boat up to the police for the investigation. They still didn't say, hey, check my boat out, check our boat out, because it's how many boats? 3 to 4 boats. No, no, no. See? Look at that. Look at it, y'all. Look at it. Look at it. And this is a white woman that's putting this out. So you know it's true. You know it's true, honey. All right, so let's see what else she got.
Oh my God, watch. Watch.
All right, so this was just recent. So they talking about a fight. Okay. They said fight. And they said this taken at 3:30 p.m. on July the 4th. 3:30. All they do is fight, y'all. All these boys do is fight. They can't stand each other. They fight, fight, fight. Wait for it. Wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. Wait for it. They said the man started waving his arm, said, stop, stop, stop. The man is waving his arm. And it's a fight. You see it on the screen, fight. But it's so blurry, it's hard to make out. It really is hard to make out, It's hard to make out. Now, homeboy is feet up in the air. What? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see them feet up? It's hard to look, but I see the feet up. They said, homeboy, I see some black feet. Black feet is up in the air. Okay? I don't know if he picked him up and threw him down on the ground in the water. I don't know. It looked like he possibly could have body slammed him. Didn't they say one of those white boys out there, they know how to do karate and chi kung fu, and they Cher was telling me about it that Wyatt's brother somebody brother know how to do that Wan Xing Fong, where they can do all types of move on your butt. They got black belts and their arms is lethal, honey. They know how to do all that. Especially when they come against a black man, they treating a black man like he's an animal in a zoo. They have to be extra aggressive with a black man. Come on now. You think they're not gonna take it soft with a black man? Do y'all see them legs up in the air? Press 7 if you see them black legs in the air. What you gotta say? Oh, no words. She don't got no words. She gagging.
Oh my God, watch.
She gagging. What y'all think about this? Huh? Oh, okay. Somebody, brother. I knew it was somebody, brother.
Let's look closely. 2 guys in front of guy on the sand are fighting out in the water.
All right, this another video.
Now watch his feet go up.
You heard it. Watch his feet go up. You see them feet going up? It's right here. I don't know if you can see the cursor. But like I said, it's hard to make out. It's hard to make out. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't want to be on this island. This island do not look entertaining. It did not look fun. It looked funky. It looked like it smelled like bologna and wet cheese. I wouldn't know. And there's so many older people. I thought they said it was supposed to be a young crowd. I see more older people than young people. I see a lot of people out of shape. Press 1 if you want to go to Horn. Press 1 if you don't want to go to Horn Island. Would you want to celebrate a party at Horn Island? Press 1. Hell no. From this video footage, no, 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 no. I ain't seen one fine man yet in the Horn Island. Have you? Hell no. I haven't seen none yet. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, they saying, look at all these people on the phone. Do you see this? Press 3 if you see that man on the phone. I thought y'all don't have service. You see how they lie? How is that white man on the phone if it's no service out there? And they circling. That's Warren, y'all. I think that's Warren. Shit, don't get me the line. I don't know who that is, Circle, but it's one of them white boys that was with Nolan. I don't know who it is exactly, but y'all see that white man on the phone? You see how they lie? Remember Brandon Tatum? Oh, you can't get no phone reception. You can't get no bars.
Let's look closely. Two guys in front. Let's look close.
Super intoxicated. You know, that's kind of what a lot of us thought, but they were kind of losing it and they were going crazy. And the mom that was with them demanded Nolan's phone, left the phone on the boat. And when we ran in, Nolan didn't ask for his phone.
And when we ran in, Nolan did not ask for his phone.
Ran and where? Help me out in the comment section. Where did he run? Run and where? When he ran where? Nolan didn't ask for his phone. Help me make this make sense in the comment section.
Nolan left his phone on the boat. And when we ran in, he did not ask for his phone. How could he run in anywhere with you if he never got on the boat or made it to Jake's house with you from the get-go?
Super intoxicated. You know, that's kind of what a lot of us thought, but they were kind of losing it and they were going crazy. And the mom that was with them demanded Nolan's phone, left the phone on the boat. And when we ran in, Nolan didn't ask for his phone.
And when we ran in.
Ran and where? Oh my God. Another 17-year-old black male hung in North Carolina, y'all. Oh, they showing their ass. I told you it was open season on young black boys. And notice this. Do y'all notice these black celebrities ain't speaking? Where's 50 Cent at? He want to speak on everything else. Where is Bootsy at? He want to speak on everything else. Where is Bootsy and 50 Cent when you need them for the straight black men? Huh? Where are they at for the young black boy? 17-year-old, that's a kid. Where are they at? Hello? Hello? Where are you? Where they at? They can gossip about any everything, all this irrelevant bull crap. But when it comes to young black heterosexual boys that are unalive, dead, they don't give a damn about them, now do they? Hell no. They don't care. They don't care, honey. Well, honey, do y'all want to talk about that tomorrow? Press 7 if you want me to talk about that tomorrow, the North Carolina. Okay, press 9 if you want me to stay on Nolan. Ooh, y'all gonna get me distracted.
Javon's mom, Shima, in my comments said this to somebody else, but that just makes me curious. So who are you trying to call disrespectful?
All right, so Javon mom, you know that little light-skinned boy? They said, bitch. Well, the mom said, bitch ain't shit about my son disrespectful. You slow ass bitch. Ooh, why she talk so nasty? Is this how they talk in Ocean Springs? Goddamn, why would you talk like this, Javon mom? You know you got all eyes on you. You know you in Ocean Springs. I don't understand why would she even come out like this. It says you referring to the wrong black boy, but I guess all look alike to you motherfuckers, huh? Now fuck you and your mama.
Shima. And why are you being so awful in my comments? Like, Javon's mom, Shima, in my comments said this to somebody else, but that just makes me curious. So who are you trying?
Oh my God, it's finally here.
Javon's mom.
So let's see what else going on. Nolan Wells, feet up. Let's see what everybody else saying out here in these streets.
I think we all can admit that the medical examiner, the Ocean Springs Police Department, all the way up to the state of Mississippi. They are just acting weird. When it comes to this Nolan Wells case, the way
What's wrong with you black people? They're not acting weird. They're acting on program. That's why I don't. What? Y'all don't understand this is intentional. They doing exactly what they plan on doing. They making you wait. They giving you excuses. It's just like a hoe or a woman that's involved with a man that's a player. And he say, I love you, baby. But yet he don't pick up the phone. Yet when you call him, he got somebody in the background and he got to whisper. And then he got to hurry up and hang up. And your ass on the other line, you acting so weird, boo. You, bitch, he cheating on your dumb ass, okay? He's playing you. He's not acting weird. He's acting exactly how he is. You the one that's the gullible one. You're the one that's naive. And I see that displayed the same way I see y'all when it comes to the government. Well, the government said they love me and I'm an American and they're going to look out for the citizen. Yeah, you are bull crap. When have they ever looked out for you? Hell, I just saw a video, y'all, and I ain't going to hold you. They're trying to get citizenship away from black people. They're saying, why should blacks, the descendant of slaves, be considered American? And then one white guy said, well, they did have troops. They did fight in the war. And then the other one was like, well, it was majority European that fought in the war. So we're not going to dis. And y'all don't be talking about that shit. Y'all don't talk about what's coming. Y'all rather want to talk about bull crap that don't mean a damn thing. They got y'all so twisted and some of y'all, well, I don't want to talk about that. It's so stressful and I just can't deal with that right now. Bitch, you better deal with it, especially if you got kids, if you got grandkids, because they're going to have to deal with it. Hell, stop being a coward. Any other time, y'all bout it. Y'all ready to throw them bows. You ready to throw them hands. You get all sassy mouth. But when the real situation hits your door, you running like a hoe. I don't like that. And I'm sorry I got off. I'm sorry. Did I get off? Did I get off topic? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I got off topic, y'all. But do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Press 7 if you get it. You understand where I'm coming from. Okay? I'm right.
The way they've handled the family, the way they've kept resources, valuable, time-sensitive evidence, is just not typical. It does not make any sense. Withholding the autopsy this long, over a month after the death, especially one that they're saying is a drowning, is just not typical. And it just screams that they don't really have a case. They have the evidence that shows that these boys are.
So what are you going to do with it, Blind Dreads? Huh? What are you going to do about it? Huh? What are we going to do about it? And that's why I can understand the black men that say, hey, we about to put boots on the ground. We about to march. We about to be activated. Because getting on this internet, just talking ain't doing shit, especially when they got the AI systems and the TikTok and all these companies are ran by who? White men that is going to block you or shadow ban your voice, you know? So, honey, you better take it back to yesterday's years when we didn't have social media, when you had real power and real influence without social media. I'm sorry if
I'm going to say it.
What?
And I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep my foot on the neck of Mississippi until they actually do their job. But we're going to watch 2 videos.
Nah, bruh. Let me check out your page, because this was a month ago. Have you really been standing on necks, or you just talking shit? Where is Paige at?
So I'm just going to address both of you because you both seem confused at the position of.
At least I can go after people without.
Okay, what this got to do with Nolan Wells? This was what he posted 3 days ago. Why am I seeing a woman lifting weights? This don't got nothing to do with nothing.
Stop scrolling.
Now, I'm not the quickest cat.
So, black people.
He basically laid off.
You see his ass wasn't serious about keeping their necks on Mississippi. You see that shit, right? That's the bullshit I'm talking about. Okay? No, I'm gonna check your whole facts. You can't just tell anything to me. I cut his ass off mid, right? I said no. He talking about. Let's see. Okay, he talking a whole bunch of not.
New audio I just heard. It's an audio of the sheriff department being dispatched to Warren's stepmom, the judge's house, his father's home, when Warren was at his mama's house, because Warren stated that his stepdad walked into the room and asked him the next morning, had he heard anything about Nolan. So why would the judge dispatch the sheriff office the night of Nolan Wells' mom reporting her son missing? What was the purpose of the judge asking for the sheriff department to come out to her house the same night Wells' mom reported her son missing? I'm gonna let y'all hear this clip, but this shit not making sense to me. Y'all gonna hear them state that they're on their way to the judge's house, but why? For what? Warren was at his mom's house after, I guess, everything settled down. Warren went home to his mom's house. So why would the sheriff department go to Warren's dad's house, the judge's house? For what reason that night or that morning? Nolan haven't even been found. So why was they dispatched to her house that night when Nolan wasn't even found? His mom, his parents just made a report. So why would the dispatchers be dispatched to the judge's house the night that the mom made the report? Is not making sense. Because if I'm just making a report, and the mom also stated, y'all, that when she was trying.
Girl, if you don't play this damn video, because you keep on saying the same shit. She said she got a video. Can we see the video?
You said y'all are en route to the judge's house or from the judge's house? En route to the judge's house. Destin 4, I keyed up on you. Appreciate it. 10-4.
32, finish up with whatever you got and get down here.
Currently dealing with a potential missing person.
You have all the information from the 1050.
10-4. This new audio I just heard. It's an audio of the sheriff department.
Child, that audio, it ain't telling me nothing.
There's Nolan right there.
Ooh, this a good little look. I can believe this Nolan. Do that look like Nolan to y'all? Press 2 if that look like Nolan. It said, Nolan, I'm here for you, brother F. Rest in peace to you. I see. That looks like Nolan. It could be Nolan head. What do y'all think? He in the sun. I hope he got some sunscreen. Did this look like Nolan to y'all? Can y'all see? I hope Nolan got some sunscreen.
This is new audio I just heard.
Girl.
This is new.
There's Nolan right there.
I'm trying to blow it up, but it keep on going to old girl. I ain't trying to hear her no more.
This is new audio I just
see. I don't.
There's Nolan right there. That is Nolan Wells right there. What's going on? How can a riptide come and get him and not nobody else?
Ain't no riptide come and get him. And look in the comment section. White supremacy. He drowned. No, he did not drown. Okay? And y'all should see what they be saying in my comment section. They be saying so much horrible stuff.
Explain this shit to me. That is Nolan Wells right there. Shades on, everything. What you handing right here? What you handing off? How can a riptide come and get nobody here but Nolan? And this is off my TV screen. That's Nolan Wells right there. There's Nolan right there.
I believe that's Nolan too.
If you threaten to kill people over the internet, you will go to prison. A Sacramento man has...
I'm not going to play nice. I told you, I know these folks, and I know how they operate.
Ooh.
Don't let their kindness, don't let them kill you with kindness. We are going to keep our feet on their necks. We're going to keep our feet on their necks. We're going to keep applying pressure, because it's with pressure brings results. Pressure bursts pipes.
Bust 'em. Bust 'em.
The FBI, we expected them to do their jobs. We know that they work under a Justice Department now that leaves a lot to be desired. It's now run by an acting attorney general that used to be Trump's personal lawyer. I believe he was up for confirmation today. I hadn't had time to decipher if he's been confirmed or not. So I would hope, back in the day, the FBI was not politicized. They did their jobs as professionals, regardless of what party was in power in the White House.
Homeboy must be smoking on some shit. I will hope. Everything is corrupted. Everything is politicized. Everything is politics. If you are in a position of power or working at a job and Trump assign a job or you're under his administration and you say something he don't like, if you even criticize him, you're going to get fired. So that is political. You don't have freedom of speech. You are a slave to Trump. You are, and not just to Trump, everything that he stands for. All the big beliefs and the big religious and the big groups that put him on the chair and paid the price to put him there, they get an input. They get to pull strings on him. So I don't trust the FBI. I don't trust anybody that's working allegedly close to Trump, knowing how he feel about your ass. I don't trust it. Do y'all trust it? Press 7 if y'all trust it. Press 9 if y'all don't trust it. I don't trust it.
White House. I would hope that that's the case in this instance. But I'm continuing to watch and pray. I heard Attorney Crump mention that Nolan Wells' cell phone will be jointly examined by his independent person as well as the state's investigators simultaneously, is what I understood it to be. I think that's very wise because you do not want to give that cell phone with all this valuable information to those folks unsupervised. So I'm happy to see they've worked a solution in that instance, because that is very, very valuable information that both sides need as part of the investigation. So there's been a lot of talk about the chief Mississippi medical examiner, Stacey Turner. You may recall there was a body found at Delta State of a black boy hung in a tree not too long ago.
And they sent me to his house, which that boat had never even been in the water. Wyatt did. I never even really talked to Warren. The whole time I was in the house, I spoke with Wyatt. Wyatt is the one who had the phone that supposedly was in his.
Ooh, I didn't know about this. They said this is Nolan Wells' family is speaking out the night he went missing. Did y'all know this was Nolan Wells' family member? Oh, shit. Girl, listen up.
Or whoever, but Wyatt is who I talked to. I never talked to Warren. I'm not sure why Warren is doing that, but I turned the camera around directly on Wyatt and told my sister outside somewhere. They said it was in the truck. I'm not sure where it was at. It took them at least 15 minutes to bring me the phone. By this time, the boys will start, because Wyatt started getting jazzy at the mouth. So my son Jalen was like, "Hey, you better watch your tone. Like, don't get smart, my mama."
Right.
Because we trying to see what Nolan, because we trying to figure out why y'all seen y'all ass up here chilling and Nolan missing. So that's when I asked again, where's the phone? She's gone. That's when he told me she was going to get it. I said, oh, she must have to go back to Horn Island truck outside. Now, mind you, we had to pass all the cars to walk in the house. It's just it's a bunch of lies. I don't feel the need to, like I said, when they go to the mentioning Javon, I'm going to say and stand up behind mine every single time. As far as me and that nudge and shit, I don't feel the need to explain anything to any of y'all. And they sent me to his house, which that boat had never even been in the water. Wyatt did. I never even really talked to Warren. The whole time I was in the house, I spoke with Wyatt. Wyatt is the one who had the phone that supposedly was in his truck or whoever. But Wyatt is who I talked to. I never talked to Warren. I'm not sure why Warren is doing that. But I turned the camera around directly on Wyatt and told my sister. Outside somewhere. They said it was in the truck. I'm not sure where it was at. It took them at least 15 minutes to bring me the phone. By this time, the boys will start, because Wyatt started getting jazzy at the mouth. So my son, Jalen, was like, hey, you better watch your tone. Like, don't get smart, my mama.
Right.
Because we trying to see what Nolan, because we trying to figure out why y'all see y'all ass up in here chilling and Nolan missing. So that's when I asked again, where's the phone? She's gone. That's when he told me she was going to get it. I said, oh, she must have to go back to Horn Island truck outside. Now, mind you, we had to pass all the cars to walk in the house. It's just it's a bunch of lies. I don't feel the need to, like I said, when they go to, oh my God, watch.
Service Sam here with a Nolan Xavier Wells update. And there's this odd letter. It looks like a journal entry that just hit the internet. Let me know what you guys think. It says July 4th. We go to the party, the island. We had alcohol. I may have drank half, if not a whole seltzer throughout the entire time. Was worried about returning for his second season, and he didn't want to ruin his chances. Cell service sucks here. Imagine something happening to you and not being able to call out for help. Nolan side-eyes and dismisses the comment. Nolan snaps a photo or a video of scenery or something. Wyatt had been sniffing the bug shug all morning. Wyatt tries to grab his phone.
Girl, did you hear that? This is 2 hours ago. And this is from Service Sam. I am. Service Sam, I am, honey. Did you hear that? Wyatt was on them sugar boogers. He was on that white stuff. I knew it. 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 Woo! Why didn't have all those boys do a drug test? That's what they should have had. Man, I don't like this. I don't like it. If Wyatt was on that white stuff, then were all of them on that white stuff? Is Brandon Tatum right about Nolan was on that white stuff too? Because they was all on that white stuff? Child, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe I didn't hear it right. Maybe no. I didn't hear that shit right. Maybe I got it wrong. I got it wrong, right? Press 3 if I got it wrong. He didn't say nothing about no white powder and shit. No, I misheard something. No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. Okay.
And has to put it, and Nolan jerks his phone because this feels like what would lead to Nolan's death later. Approximately 12 hours later, Nolan was already hanging on an inkling he shouldn't go to the pool party. Him and Wyatt have had some animosity for a while because Nolan was back and forgave easily and didn't hold grudges. He was the peaceful friend, the conflict solver in most of his social group. He had several, maybe 3 friends, grumps. I can't read the rest of that. Nolan was only put on the boat to be transferred back to the island around 3 to 5 a.m. July 6th. That's why he wasn't found initially on the island. He was stored somewhere cool and dark to keep from decompositioning a minute, but it was summer. He already started to have a hint of smell permeating the shaded area. It's an area of property him and his friends hiked or hung around in. And yes, it's one of his friends' properties. Somebody got a farm or hiking trail, maybe both. Somebody cried. Somebody is scared to speak. Somebody was threatened. All of them are being haunted. Nolan decided to unfriend this group and they couldn't accept it. The ultimate motive. Again, it's hard to read this letter. The writing kind of looks that of a female. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president of the world. Secret Service Sam here with a Nolan example.
Ooh, Ooh, Secret Service Sam, I am. What do y'all think about that, honey? Oh my God, that was a lot to deal with. I gotta listen to that again. So, what did we learn from that? Nolan forgave Wyatt. Wyatt and Nolan, they've been had tension. And we've been hearing about that. That's why Wyatt was kind of nasty to his parents. And, when they was trying to get his phone and stuff. He's been nasty to Nolan. He hated Nolan. And he wanted to take Nolan out. And Nolan was so gullible and so friendly. Ooh. And maybe just being with Katie just took it over the notch with Wyatt and the rest of the boys, where they just couldn't take it no more. Woo! My goodness.
Xavier Wells update. And there's this odd letter. It looks like a journal entry that just hit the internet. Let me know what you guys think. It says July 4th. We go to the party, the island. We had alcohol. I may have drank half, if not a whole seltzer throughout the entire time. Was worried about returning for his second season, and he didn't want to ruin his chances. Cell service sucks here. Imagine something happening to you and not being able to call out for help. Nolan side-eyes and dismisses the comment. Nolan snaps a photo or a video.
I knew it was a reason why I had to listen to this again. They told Nolan before they unalived him, they said, imagine something happening to you and the service is bad here and you can't do anything. So they was threatening him because this is premeditated. If that's the case, they was threatening him. They were like, yeah, if something happened to you, imagine you couldn't do anything. And Nolan didn't think none of it because it's July the 4th. Nolan like, how is somebody going to unalive me on a holiday? They do it all the time for the damn ritual, Nolan, but he didn't know. See, he probably didn't know about white supremacy. He didn't probably know about his history because Trump is getting rid of all the Black history books. He don't want Black people to know their history. Why? So he can repeat, make America great again. Okay? If you don't know your history, you are bound to what? Repeat it.
Of scenery or something. Wyatt had been sniffing the bug shug all morning. Wyatt tries to grab his phone and has to put it, and Nolan jerks his phone because this feels like what would lead to Nolan's death later. Approximately 12 hours later, Nolan was already hanging on an inkling he shouldn't go to the pool party. Him and Wyatt have had some animosity for a while because Nolan was back and forgave easily and didn't hold grudges. He was the peaceful friend, the conflict solver in most of his social group. He had several, maybe 3 friends.
And I believe that. The reason why I believe that, because I went to some video and you can see it was a lot of people fighting and Nolan was trying to break it up. Nolan has a few videos on here where it's fights between these boys and he's trying to break it up. So he has been the peacemaker way before this even came out.
Drums, I can't read the rest of that. Nolan was only put on the boat to be transferred back to the island around 3 to 5 a.m. July 6th. That's why he wasn't found initially on the island. He was stored somewhere cool and dark to keep from decompositioning a minute, but it was summer. He already started to have a hint of smell permeating the shaded area. It's an area of property him and his friends hiked or hung around in. And yes, it's one of his friends' properties. Somebody got a farm or hiking trail, maybe both. Somebody cried. Somebody is scared to speak. Somebody was threatened. All of them are being haunted. Nolan decided to unfriend this group and they couldn't accept it. The ultimate motive. Again, it's hard to read this letter. The writing kind of looks that of a
Negative. We're en route to the judge's house now. You said y'all are en route to the judge's house or from the judge's house? en route to the judge's house. Destined for. I keyed up on you. Appreciate it. 10-4.
32, finish up with whatever you got and get down here.
Currently dealing with a potential missing person.
You have all the information from this 1050.
10-4.
I'm 1024, 10-8. Give me a J2.
10-4.
Negative. We're en route to the judge's house now. You said y'all are en route.
So people have a lot of questions about this, and I know you guys do.
Yet again, break down his response. And if you ask me, Jax knew Nolan Wells was dead on the night of July 4th before 11 p.m. Listen to this. Listen up.
Okay, so they pull up to my house, and at this point, I'm kind of freaking out. We're all trying to put our heads together on where Nolan is.
Notice he said we all putting our heads together. So they all was in one house, but putting y'all head together for.
What is that music in the background? When y'all doing content, can y'all please turn off Usher or whatever music y'all got?
What?
And I kind of like isolate myself in my room, just kind of getting a ball and just.
I can't even listen to it because she got music in the background. Turn that music off.
Well, if you guys want to see my latest video. All right, y'all. So my other observation that I saw an interview with Warren. Warren said you can literally see of the deck.
Literally almost see down to the deck.
But I thought you guys were sinking. And
it's coming up. We're just sinking. I don't know. Like we're going down.
Now he also says that you could see.
So if it was sinking, why wasn't water on the deck? And remember, they have containers. Remember in the beginning of this video, I showed you in that boat, they have all these containers where on the floorboard, the floor of the boat, you can open it and you can put a body inside of that container, y'all. Okay? It is a floor on top of the floorboard, like a hidden spot where you can open the floor and there is space where you can put a body or two, and they closed it. I showed y'all that earlier.
In that picture, or he meant video, that what I call the staged Cito video. He said that everyone is completely casual.
As you can see in that picture, everybody is completely casual while Wyatt's on the phone with Cito.
So that leads me to the end. Where are you guys sinking? Where is it sinking? Where is the water? Since we can see.
That don't make no damn sense. Okay, everybody casual, but y'all sinking? You're sinking, but everybody casual. And then on that phone, the background, we heard y'all yelling and screaming and panicking. Y'all was not casual, bruh. So stop with the lies. You see, they're not saying that I want y'all to say what part about this? Oh my God, you did it, Bart. What was that about? Tell me, oh my God, is he dead? I want you to play each of the comments of that audio, and I want you guys to explain. I want you to talk about it. What are you going to say? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I want you to explain that shit right there because you was there.
Realize what you guys are trying to do with that fake Cito demonstration reenactment video that you guys made, because you're trying to use that video, which you guys are already saying that that's the actual video from the day that you guys made a distress call that Wyatt was on the call with Cito. But you guys are going to do is take that the official MDMR, you're going to edit that, and then you're going to overlap it with that Cito video reenactment, because I noticed that you guys recorded it. Remember, you guys recorded it, but where's the sound to that? Where's the distress in that video that is the reenactment one? Y'all ain't slick. I'm on to you. All right, y'all. So my other observation that...
Ooh, all right. Did y'all enjoy my commentary? Did you guys enjoy the reaction and looking through TikTok? Do you guys enjoy this style? If you do, press a 5. And tomorrow I'll make sure to do this style again. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next time. Bye.